here we go, a little bit more on latitude longitude. So if we zoom out, if I'm in some planet Earth, I'll see the same things. So let's go to as no one went here. Voila. So you can see this big this big green line. So this is the Greenwich meridian, which is the 0 degree. Right, 0 degree for longitude. To the right, I'm going 180 degrees east, 180 degrees west. Similar, the equator is your 0 line for vertically for the latitude. I go 90 degrees on top, I go 90 degrees south down, right? So any place in the earth, I get into one of these grids so I can know my position with a latitude and a longitude. So let me take a look at my native place, Belgium. Here, one of the smaller places in Europe. So where is Belgium located? My internet is a little bit slow. Okay, so somewhere squeezed neatly between London, Germany, and France, we got Belgium here. If you Belgium here, you get a little bit on a higher level, right? You can see that it's pretty close to, it's not 0, it's to the east, so it's going to be around 4 degrees east, and it's going to be, I guess, 45, 55, around 57 degrees north somewhere. So like that, any place you can exactly identify. Okay, now let's take a look. I mean, to get the identical, you know, your exact positions, if you're driving in a car or if you're walking in a forest, you obviously you want to know more than just how many degrees. So to make it more precise, what they have done is they have broken down every degree in minutes. If you start zooming in, you will see that the degrees say every degree will consist of 60 minutes, as an hour consists of 60 minutes. And furthermore, every minute will consist of, again, 30 seconds. So let's do a little bit of mathematics now. So I got 40,000 kilometers roughly. This is again like approximation because we know that the Earth is not a perfect square. This is kilometers. Let me convert this in miles. So 1 mile is around 1,852 meters, so 1.852 kilometers. Sorry, land. I'm talking about sea miles now, nautical miles. Land mile will be 1,609. So the Earth is now 21,598 nautical miles, right? Which is equal to 360 degrees. So if I divide this by 360, then basically every degree, let me multiply this with 1,000 because this was in thousands. So every degree, latitude, longitude, is roughly 60 miles. So that means divide by 60, every minute of latitude, longitude is exactly 1 nautical mile. So that's how, I guess, those guys in the old days have defined a mile. A nautical mile is 1 minute of latitude or longitude. I mean, again, I'm not an expert. I know there is some difference there. But roughly speaking, we can assume that, right? So that means 1 minute is 1,850 meters. That means, again, 1 second. 60 seconds in a minute. 1 second corresponds to 31 meters, right? So that means if I have my GPS or my mapping tool, if I have a precision of around 10th of a second, then I will have a precision of 3 meters, which is typically what is used in most of these GPS receivers. So when you switch on your GPS, right, and find your exact location here, see my hand moving on the map. So what they will show here below is the current location. If I show my hand somewhere, currently I'm at 39 degrees east, 49 minutes, 1.35 seconds, and 48 degrees north latitude, 42 minutes and 0.87 seconds. So it's even given me hundredths of a second, which means it's up till a precision of 30 centimeters, 1/3 of a second. So always keep that in mind. That's good to know. 1 second, whenever you look at the GPS or a mapping tool at the scale, 1 second of this latitude, longitude corresponds to 31 meters. And 1 minute corresponds to a nautical mile, 1,052 meters. Okay, so this is a presentation I made for Trek Poloma in IIT campus. So here you see a part of IIT. You can see the stadium, you can see the swimming pool, you can see the hostels, you can see some other playgrounds. So here basically as you zoom in, as I zoomed in on this Google Earth map, I saw grid lines. Every grid line you can see you go from 59 you go from 31 minutes 59 seconds, you go to the, you actually skip 2 lines here, so you go to 14 minutes 25. So you're jumping around 26 seconds here over 2 grids. So one grid is 13 seconds, 13 multiplied by 31 meters is around 400 meters. So that gives you a quick idea what is the exact length. So to go from the swimming pool to like, this is the round point, the administrative center in IIT, I need around a little bit less than 400 meters to walk across this distance. So here again, I'm repeating that calculation between kilometers, miles, and the minutes and the degrees and seconds that we're going to work with when we work with mapping programs and GPS units. Always keep that in mind. I think now we'll start looking, now we have sufficient knowledge to do some interesting mapping stuff. So let me again close one chapter here.